Okay. Moving on. Looking back at 2020, we did have to reimagine camp last year, obviously, due to COVID. So we structured our campus to an on-campus activity style. We brought in extra stuff for the campers to do. We added performances and we added special events and all of that stuff. The good news is that we had 10 campuses for 8 weeks with zero transmission of COVID, which was a huge success for us. And that's due to our staff and following protocol and the families that followed protocol as well. So looking forward to 2021, we are looking at expanding on what we did last year. And I'll talk about this in a little bit, but we're adding trips and swimming and bowling back in. We're reintroducing that, not to the extent that we had it 2 years ago, but you know, they need to have that back into the summer as long as it's allowed. And we are adding and keeping a lot of the activities we did and expanding on that as well. Okay, so what does our typical day look like? We start off with a breakout challenge in the mornings, which is a whole camp activity that we all get together and we get excited for the day and it gets them motivated to have a great day. Then they go to their structured activities, which are 45 to 60-minute sessions, and it includes sports, arts and crafts, interactive gaming, gaga, go-karts, STEAM activities, water play, and then so much more. We also have a bunch of electives that come onto campus: soccer shots, educamp, dance. We have, you know, other events that come onto campus as well. We have a carnival throughout this one time during the summer. We have the game show, Wacky and Wild Game Show Challenge that comes onto campus. And again, we are reintroducing trips, which I'll talk about in a minute. So, you know, it's a chock full day of activities and the kids are never bored. Jamal, you wanted to say something?
Yes. Also, for different electives, we have some of our group leaders who specialize in certain activities. For example, we do cooking, we do science, we do nature. A couple of years ago, we did cheerleading. So those will also be available. Also, you will have different counselors, different group leaders be in charge of different select activities, and then they'll be the ones conducting everything that is going on. So that will be another added bonus that's already included on top of what they're doing in the regular schedule.
Okay, so moving on to off-campus activities. Again, each group will be having 2 field trips throughout the summer. And then the older campers, our 7th and 8th grade campers, will be getting 2 additional field trips. And the bonus field trip for 3rd through 8th grade is the Mets game. They're also going to be going swimming 5 times throughout the summer and bowling 5 times as well. So again, we're reintroducing that and getting the kids off campus a little bit. Okay, so a little bit about our health and wellness. All of our campers and all of our counselors and staff, the professional staff, our senior staff members like the group leaders, the program director, the director, are all certified in CPR, first aid, anaphylaxis response, and food allergy awareness, which is by Safe for Kids. Everybody needs to have a medical on file with their updated immunization records. We take pride in that. And we want health and safety to be our utmost importance. All of the equipment in between each activity, just to let you know as well, is sanitized in between each group. All of the tables are washed down. All of the children and campers and staff wash their hands in between every activity as well, just to keep everybody safe and healthy. Okay. How do we register for camp? You register, everything is done online. The good thing about Camps for Us is that you can create your own schedule, which works for you. You can register from anywhere from 1 to 8 weeks and anywhere from 2 to 5 days per week. So you can mix and match. It doesn't have to be consecutive weeks. It can be, you know, you could skip weeks in between if you're going on vacation or you just want to take a week off from camp. We do have sibling discounts. We have Long Island loyalty discount. We have workplace discounts, which are all listed on our website. So, you know, you have to take advantage of that. You would make a $300 deposit at the time of registration, and then you can pay it off. You can either pay in full or you can pay it off through the end of August, which your credit card would just get charged at the end of each month. So that's an option as well to make it as affordable as possible for parents and families. Okay. Another thing is you bring your own lunch to camp. You send it in. We refrigerate lunches. We also have microwaves to heat up lunches. We do provide afternoon snacks plus drinks throughout the day. Okay, for your campers. And if there's any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself and you can ask any questions that you have.
I have a question.
Sure.
Just wanted to know, do you know when the calendar is going to be coming out? Only because we registered for 3 days a week, but
okay.
we may change the days depending on the
right. The calendar should be coming out within the next week. They are working on them and working on finishing them up at this point.
Okay.
We were just waiting to hear on a couple of things. And you can make changes. So if you registered for anything and reserved your spot, that's great, but you can make changes all the way up until June 1st.
Oh, June 1st. I thought it was May.
Yeah, they extended it to June 1st because the calendars are coming out so late.
Oh, okay, good.
So they're just giving you a little extra time to do that.
Okay. And then when we registered, we put down that we, for my camper to be with one other camper. Did they usually try to accommodate those?
They do, absolutely. Okay, and if it wasn't accommodated for whatever reason, it was probably an oversight. So if that does happen, which I'm sure it won't, then just talk to the director the first day of camp, which is Scott, and he'll make that arrangement to have it happen.
Okay.
Yeah, we want the kids to have fun at camp, so being with their friends is the best that we can do.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That sounds good. And then one more question, since it looks like I'm really the only one here.
Yeah, you are. It's okay.
All right. Wait, where is it? Oh, where am I? Okay.
Take your time.
My question is, Amaya, do you have any questions? Where do they swim?
They do swim at North Woodmere Pool.
Oh, okay. I know where that is. Okay.
Yeah. So how old is your child?
She's in 4th grade now. She'll be going into.
So they will get swim tested, and if they pass a deep water test, they'll be in the big pool, and then they can use the water slide as well.
Okay.
So
and then the bowling, where do they do that?
They do that at Sandy Lanes in Malvern.
Okay. I know where that is. Okay.
Yeah.
And how do they get there?
They get bused there.
Okay. There's a designated bus.
Yes, we use a specific bus company that we've been using for a long time, and they bus the campers to every activity. And what's good is you'll have an app. You'll get an information about this app that we're going to have. Last year we used a different one, but we text you guys. We used Textcaster last year, where we text you when we left campus, when we got to the venue, when we left the venue, and when we got back to campus, so that you always know that where we are at all times during the day when we're off campus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's constant communication, which is nice. And then we'll post pictures too throughout the day.
Okay, that sounds perfect. Okay, so I guess we'll know when the calendar comes out I'm on the Facebook page.
Yeah, he's going to post them on the Facebook page. So they should be out hopefully by the end of next week. And then just know you have till June 1st to make any changes. So I wouldn't worry too much about that.
Okay, now we've registered for 3 days a week, but I have a feeling that once she starts, she may want to do 4 days a week. Is that something?
You can always up that. That's fine. Yes.
Perfect, Grandma.
Okay.
It's easier to add days than to take them away.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. And she's asking about the swim test.
Oh, yeah. Basically, they make sure for the swim test, they want you to be able to swim out. They make you swim like halfway across the pool and then back to make sure that you can make it using the crawl stroke. And then they make you tread water for a little bit.
Okay.
So it's a pretty simple test. So if you're a basic swimmer and you've swam before, you should be able to pass it with no problem. Okay. They just want to make sure that people, are able to hold themselves up in the deeper water.
Okay. Okay. So I think that is it. And then I have one more question.
No problem.
So I have a college student son. If he was to, and he actually used to be a camp counselor at another camp. And if he was looking for a position, how would he go about?
Good question. Go on the CampSRS website, which is campsrs.org. There's a drop-down arrow under, I think it's the second one about maybe, where it says apply, and he could apply for a staff position.
Okay. All right. I'll ask him if he's, okay. That sounds perfect.
Right.
I think that's it. Amaya, do you have any other questions? Do you have any other questions?
Is it gonna work there?
No, I don't know. Any other questions besides that?
No.
No. Okay, we have no other questions. It's from 9 to 5, right?
Yeah, 8:40 is the earlier drop off. You can drop off at 8:40 and pick up by 5:10.
Oh, so is we pay extra for that?
Nope, that's the regular hours.
Oh, okay. Good. Well, we live literally like 3 blocks away.
Okay,
so okay. All right. That's perfect. I guess we don't have any other questions.
All right. Well, thanks for coming. We look
Thank
forward
you
to
so
seeing you
much.
guys over the summer. And have a great day. If you have any other questions, feel free to call us at the camp office and we'll be happy to answer anything for you. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
All right. You're welcome. Have a great day.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.